What's up, guys? Got another video here. Um, I don't know why I'm stating the obvious. Anyways, um, so in what my second to last, like, not short but video, or I was the video where I was showing the difference between the liquid chase NASCAR and the main line. I don't know if that's what they call it, but the main line, the basic one. I mentioned in that video how Junior C commented on the video where I found this El Camino. Uh, he commented asking to see the difference. So that gave me thank you because that gave me the idea to show the difference up close in that NASCAR one. But of course, in the El Camino that he specifically asked for. So I'm gonna go ahead and show just a close up with all of these supers here. So this is all these are all the supers I have. Just a little over, what, like 15 months, year, just over a year. And collecting 4 supers. So, actually I found another Fiat, but 4 different supers. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right to it. This is nothing too elaborate. I'm just gonna show them up close. Let's get to it. Let's see. Wait, which one is this? Don't want to damage it. Alright, so here we have the 68 Capo Camaro. And again, so Spectra Flame. The main difference between supers and the mainline is the Spectra Flame, the real riders, and that's really it, honestly. So you can see the difference. You can see the glitter or the shimmer in the Spectra Flame, and how the mainline is just very plain. So the other thing is you would think that being a super they would add details, but I guess on this one they did, but like on the El Camino they didn't. There's a little bit of a different coloration there, I guess mimicking the tail lights, but you'll see in just a second. The El Camino does not. So that's the difference. Now on the darker paints, it can get a little tricky. It can get a little hard to tell. Well, I guess just certain colors, not necessarily darker paints, but just certain colors. So I forget which card I have, protector I have. Put this aside. So now another thing is the difference is in the card as well. So you can see the darker paint difference in the card. So bringing them up close. So the sparkle, plain, real riders, and basic wheels. No details up front, and no real difference in details in the back. So there's that. Okay, so this one opens. So again, hold on. Okay, we're back. So, again, the darker paint on the color on the card, and then you can tell the difference here. So, you know, plain, light, and then this one, you can see the shine, the glitter, and you know, darker. And then again, wheel riders, you know, basic wheels. So, no difference, no details in the front or back. But yeah, so yeah, there's that one. Who wants to see main lines? I'll keep these up front. Last one opens from, okay. All right. Now this one, it's again. So this is what I was saying. The color, just depending on the color, at least to me. So the purple, if you don't have the trained eye or experience, however you want to say it, it can get you. You can look past it. But that's why when I found this, and there were 9 boxes or 10 boxes that I went through, you know, not on the video that you guys saw, but off camera, I went through it again just to be sure. And at that point, I realized that it was E and FK specifically. So, I made sure just that I was looking out for the correct cars, because I know earlier on in the video I was thinking that the E case was the Mercedes, and it's not. So I went back and corrected that. So now again, there is a difference in the color on the card, but then you can also see it in the wheels too. And then of course, you know, it same thing follows with the actual car. So plain, no shimmer or glitter, and then, you know, of course the basic wheels, and then boom, you got the glitter or and the real riders. All right, pardon me. All right, so yeah, just picking up where we left off, we have, you know, the real riders on the Super. So now the other thing is you always have the TH, treasure hunt. You'll have the TH marked somewhere on the car, where of course you won't have that on the main line. No details up front, and this is what I was talking about. No details on the back. I mean, you can like see the difference here versus like kind of nothing there, but I think that's more of just the paint reflecting like the indentions and the, you know, the contours of the casting. So you know, you still got the plastic, and I recently learned it's not just a couple weeks ago. The plastic bottom still the same, guys. You know, a Super doesn't even come with a metal base, which I think it should, but it doesn't. It's just the paint and the real riders. So let's get in there. Just keep a closer look again. That's really all it's gonna be in, guys. Now, as far as I think it's kind of interesting that if you take a, you know, let me go. Okay, so how to grab one. So if you take an ultra hot, again, I mentioned this in my last video, how when I'm opening these, that I think it was Sean Nicholas' channel. I believe that it was his channel I saw it on, but ultra hots use spectral flame. And now you can even find this glitter or this shimmer in other castings as well. You know, certain, you know, the mid premiums or the silver line premiums. You can find that in other castings as well that are not supers. So I assume just certain silver line to gold line premiums actually use Spectra Flame paint. But yeah, you can see it in this car, for example. Now, so what's interesting is that the only difference between super or super and non-super is the wheel riders and the paint. You know, well, then again, I mean, I haven't opened none of them yet, so I don't know if like the frame is metal and maybe just the plastic bottom. I don't know. There's honestly not much of a difference. It's hard to tell without opening them. But if like let's say if this mainline is plastic, a plastic body, and then this one is metal, okay, then that is a real significant difference, which is cool. But if not, it's just kind of crazy that we go crazy for something that is simply because of a paint and wheel riders, which maybe not the paint, but for sure wheel riders you can mimic a super. So what I'm getting at is that just production wise, ultra hots or silverline or mid-grade premiums to actual premiums and even like RLCs, they have just as much, if not more, value than a super. Production wise, like just speaking on what went into making this. Is it metal casting with the metal bottom or not? The wheel riders, the paint, because the ultra hots and even certain mainlines, right, have metal bottoms, but a super does not, unless I guess even that basic has, like if this basic came with a metal base, then that would mean that did too. But otherwise, it's just otherwise it doesn't. So I just think that's interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to show that up close. Again, Junior C commented on the video where I found this El Camino, and he mentioned that. So thanks again for giving me an idea to do this. So there's an up close look at the differences with the main lines and the supers. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just wanted to show that. And as always, guys, good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for out there. Yeah, take care, guys. Until next time, peace.